everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be taking my buddy Brian's single cab here, and we're going to be doing a custom logo on the door, and we're going to be doing some custom lettering down the side here, and then a little bit on the back too. It's a sweet ride right here. It's just the right amount of grunge, the right amount of nice. Fires right up, runs great, so I'm going to take this down to my house. And then we're going to go ahead and get started on this new look to this thing. So we're doing a logo on the door here. And it's going to be called Cortez Charters. We want to make sure that this thing looks like it's always had this lettering on the side of this. So I'm going to show you how I do that. So follow along if you wish. I love driving these old buses. So much fun. But first, a little stop off at our corner discount beverage store for some adult beverages. Because I've learned that when you're working on a Volkswagen, you really need to have an adult beverage because things can get a little stressful. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, as you can see, I got my first word done here. The words we're putting on the side of this are bait, tackle, rods, and reels. So I ordered a roll of this transfer tape off of Amazon. And I'm just going to lay a piece of this down over the rectangle that I'm going to paint my letter in. And then I'm going to take my printout that I did on the computer in the house, and I printed this out exactly the same size that I want to paint it on the vehicle. And I'm just going to tape it up on the top of the transfer tape there. And then using an X-Acto knife with a brand new blade, a very nice sharp blade, I'm just going to go ahead and take the blade, start cutting out the letters, and I'm only pressing through hard enough to pass through both layers of the paper, not digging into the paint. That's why you want to use a really sharp brand new blade so you don't have to press very hard. And then I'm just going to continue on every single letter and cut this out as precise as I can. This takes quite a bit of time, and I'll be honest, any method that you use to transfer or to paint letters onto the side of the vehicle is going to take a while unless you're freehanding them. But even me as a full-time artist, I still would rather do it this way because it is a cleaner look, and I want to basically show you this method in case you're watching this video and you're deciding you want to do something like this. Well, this is a method that anybody can do if you have the patience to do it. There's no artistic skill needed, just some patience and spend the time to do it. Very minimal amount of money spent on supplies, just some spray paint, an X-Acto blade, some transfer tape, and some masking tape, and of course a printer at home. I'm using some artist spray paint right here that I use on murals, so I know this paint is going to last for a long time on here. And I'm just going to continue this whole process for every word in every one of these little rectangles until I'm all done. Alright, so once the paint is all dried up, this paint doesn't take long to dry at all, but I gave it about 45 minutes, and then I came back to it and just start peeling away that masking tape. Just take your time peeling this up. As long as your paint's dry, it should peel off nice and clean. And then just remove the middles of the letters. And then admire your work. Once you're done with that, move to the other side like I'm doing here and just repeat the whole entire process all over again. It's a little bit of a boring process, so that's why I got this sped up really fast, because I just want to kind of show you what the method is here. Once you've seen it done on the first word, you really don't need to see it again on every single word in detail. So we'll just zoom through this other side right here. All right, moving on to the back. We're doing a little funny quote on the back here that says, "Smells like fish." This was Brian's idea. He wanted something on the tailgate. And since it's a fishing charter theme, we wanted to do something a little bit different. So we're going with "Smells like fish." Just repeating the exact same process with this. I did print this out on 3 pieces of paper. Actually 4 pieces of paper, and then I taped them all together so that I have the whole quote all in one piece when I'm applying it to the tailgate. It just makes it a lot easier. Instead of spray painting this just white, I'm going to be doing a white and an orange gradient, and you'll see how that looks here momentarily. So I'm just spinning the truck around so I can get the front end underneath the tent, keep me out of the sun, because it's still pretty warm here in Florida. Right.
How's everybody creeping past the house? Checking out the bus, hopefully. All right, here's the logo that we came up with for the front passenger side door and driver's side door. We already got everything else done. Gonna do this exact same way. Cut through the letters, the outline of the letters, and then I'm gonna cut through the fish, the outline of the fish, and then we're gonna remove all that, and then we're gonna go ahead and fill this in. This time these letters are gonna be orange instead of white, and then we're gonna have some white and orange within the fish here.
Okay, so the logo on the door is all cut and removed. Now I'm just finalizing the paint inside of this fish here. We're doing a little bit of orange and a little bit of white. The lettering is going to be all orange. After this is done, I'll take my oil-based paint pen made by Sharpie, and I'll go ahead and outline this whole entire logo. Okay, here we are on the very last step. This thing will be wrapped up here in about 10 minutes. Just gonna go ahead and sand through a lot of this, and I'm gonna even go all the way down to the blue on the fish here. Got some 400 grit sandpaper. So we're just gonna keep this up through this whole logo. I already finished the other side. And as soon as I'm done, I will show the final result. Take it back to Brian. And that way he can be a happy camper. Okay, here's the final product. Looks like it's been on there for 40 years. That's how it's done right there. That's how I do it anyways. Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Look at this snazzy new whip. Okay, don't forget to subscribe by clicking on the right there, and make sure you check out my other video on the left.